What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest in the building. He's a movie star. He starred in Belly, Shottas, Intent 2, Q, Small World, and so much more. He's also a recording artist that's working on his new album that we're going to speak about right now. You know who we have in the building? We have Louie Rankin, a.k.a. Ox, a.k.a. TEDDY BRUKSHUT in the building tonight. What's going on, big boss?
Enough respect, man. Just do the work of the Lord, you know?
Yeah.
Give me a privilege. I'm just continue the dynasty to the destiny, dog.
Keep it moving. Thank you so very much for coming through, because we've watched the movies, we've heard the music, and I definitely want to sit down and ask you so many questions. So we're going to get to chop it up today.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm here.
Welcome to the Six, because I know you're the president of the Rapchazz.
And the president of the Six.
Of course.
Yeah. They gave Drake the key, but my key is different. My key is the natural key.
I hear you.
That opens the door when the Dada talk. Hey, I don't need the metal.
You just talk and it opens up.
Once I talk, it opens up.
All right. What is it that you loved about the Raptors in the first place until we've seen them come right down to victory?
Well, I spent most of my life in New York City. Canada is really my home.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that because this is where my mom lived.
Okay.
My dad passed away. All my brothers and sisters, my whole family.
They're here.
Is in Canada.
Okay.
But I been in the United States because of my talent and work.
Yeah.
So I end up spending most of my time in America, which is New York, back and forth. I call Hollywood, California.
Yeah.
I travels, because as a reggae artist, I was traveling hard. So I learn a lot from that.
For sure.
From going to different country, I learn. Mm-hmm. So I figure I look at it and says, they right. Yeah. America is the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yeah.
So I choose to be in the brave.
I hear you. You know what I mean? So was it from you were over there you started to watch Raptors, or it's when you came back over to Toronto side you started to really embrace the Raptors?
Well, Rapchazz is my team.
Yes.
You understand? Basketball-wise, New York Knicks was my favorite team.
Yeah.
And the Lakers. I used to love those two teams, but always watching Raptors, and I saw for these years they keep playing and playing, but they doing good.
Yeah.
And never won anything yet. And when I sit down now, because I've been home for a while, you know what I mean, and been traveling back in and out of Canada before even these playoffs starts, you know what I mean? A few years ago, I watched them, and I started watching Drake at the game.
Yes.
And but I never actually hear Drake speak of giving the boost and the hype and also the predictions. So let's predict them to win.
Yeah.
I chooses that because I didn't see that. Drake is a good friend of mine, but his level is different from my level. My level is, to me right now, I just want to build stars.
Yeah.
Is my mission right now. Mm-hmm. Build stars, not kill stars. You understand what I said? Like a lot of artists, them make a hit record, and the next artist that didn't make a hit, they style that artist and all that.
Yeah.
I'm on a different level.
Hear you.
Because even if you look at all the competition in the music, can't nobody stand up to me and Ninja Man on stage.
I hear that.
And me and Ninja Man was the two guns that stand on stage that you don't want to face back in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
I was one of the most dominant dancehall DJ then, so does Ninja Man. Mm-hmm. A lot of us, Super Cat too, but when it come to clash, we was the weapon, eh?
Yeah.
If you clash us, we gonna kill you. So, then I just look at the Raptors and I says, you know what? My girl Drill talked to me. She said, you here and this is your country. Mm-hmm. You need to boost up the Raptors. And we make some calls and stuff like that. And I did one prediction, and they won.
Okay.
And I did 2, they won. I did 3, they won.
Yeah.
I did 4, they won. Mm-hmm. But I never did 5, and they lose.
Yeah. You didn't do 5?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
They lose.
Yeah.
I did 6.
Yeah.
When I tell them go to the bay, and murder Stephen Curry and bring me back the title to the 6. And that's what they did.
Yeah.
You know, that motivation there. And because of all that, man, it becomes so big because I changes the name from Raptors to Rapchazz.
Rapchazz, we
and
it.
You know,
Crazy.
people is out there with a T-shirt now, and you know, everybody. TSN TV did a big interview and a TV series with me and one of the players
You
called
and Danny Green.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
We're coming out with that. So all that. So I'm a motivator, and if I motivate something, I'm looking for it to be successful. When I said the Raptors was going to win the title, I felt that. I know that because I see the talent there, and I know.
Yeah.
So I put my foot down, and I'm the real Rapture foot.
Yeah.
All that bogus stuff they talking about. I put my foot down and said, Raptors, for the first time, I'm going to win this title.
Yeah,
and I did
big,
that. Yeah,
big.
I mean, I went viral on the internet with that.
You don't have to tell me.
Viral.
When it came to Instagram, we reposted. Everywhere you looked, it was almost like you were a part of the playoffs.
Yeah.
If you didn't say anything,
I know.
nothing was going on.
I know.
You had to say something. You were an integral part of the entire playoffs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That was big,
I even watched
big.
when they won and came back. People had my pictures up downtown protesting it. You want to ramp with the Rapchazz. It was, I was just home laughing because they wanted me there. I said, no.
You didn't get it. You didn't get to go down to the party.
I had my babies with me.
I
was at the hotel, me and my family.
Yeah.
And they, you know, came to the hotel trying to get me to go there. I could have went there with a chopper. But I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I did
You did your part.
I did enough. I just take my babies and go home.
I went like crazy, big historic win right there.
Yeah.
So what I want to get into now is your musical career. All right?
Yeah.
When you first started out, when did you figure that, you know what, I want to do music? Where was that in your life? Were you a kid? Were you adult? Where was it? Walk us through.
I was like 9 years old when I started music.
Okay.
I started out in school.
Yeah.
Like performing at Christmas time.
Okay.
In school.
Yeah.
But I used to just use my voice like you know.
You're a beatboxer.
Yeah, like that. Never used to talk anything, and you know, people used to gather around and, you know, clapping their hands, and then I end up start DJing, you know.
Okay.
Ram me, come me, ram me, come me, ram it. I say that ram me, come me, ram me, come me, ram it. And, you know, little bit don't know what I'm saying, you know. But it was in me. And I grew up, when I get to the age of 14, I remember that one of the biggest sound in Jamaica, Jack Ruby.
Yes. From Ochi?
Yes.
Yeah.
I went to a little party that they played. Jack Ruby was playing up in St. Thomas. I was a little kid.
Got you.
And I was short.
Yeah.
And this DJ, his name is King Stitch.
Yes, no King Stitch.
And King Stitch grabbed me, and they got 4 red stripe box because I was so little bit, and they packed the red stripe box and put me on top of it and said, give him the mic.
Yeah.
And I take out that mic, you know, and that's when I did the first lyrics. I did that same lyrics.
On Jack Ruby's song.
Yeah, on Jack Ruby's song.
Yeah.
The day before the dance, them have the 4 ram.
Yeah.
Them cut off the head about 1:05. They bring it in the kitchen and them boil it with the yam.
Yeah.
Then they call off of that jam and the dance all ram it off. The ram, all I hear was gunshots. And I'm a little kid, and you know, got the place shock, and the police them start shooting, saluting me, and all that. And then they take me off and bring me home because I was a kid, you know.
So you didn't even have an artist name at that time there?
Never even, just Louie.
Yeah.
As, you know, God, Louie was my pet name. My mom,
the area name.
All my sisters and brothers, we got pet names, you know. Like my brother Stedman Ford, which is one of my nephews that I'm working with right now on my album. His name is Gloomy Grade.
Yeah.
You know, those, you know, everybody, like, you know, they just looking at me like they think this, what is he doing? And up until this day, I become one of Jamaica's biggest superstar ever. You know, so I give God praises, you know what I mean?
And when did you actually start to record music?
My first recording is a very important question you asked me.
Yeah.
I did it for one of Jamaica's most powerful mafia gang.
Okay.
I did it for the leader for that gang. His name is Vivian Blake, the leader of the Shower Posse.
Yes. Okay.
And that's who I did my first recording for. His record label was called Clay Pot Record.
Yeah.
And that's why I did my first 2 songs. One was called Up and Down, and the same one when I was young, Dance After All.
Okay. And do you remember what year it was?
1983.
83.
Yeah, that's when I did my first recording.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And this was in the States or in Jamaica at this time?
In the States.
In the States.
In New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you actually...
And I was living in Canada.
You were living in Canada?
Oh, yeah, I always live in Canada, but I keep coming back and forth, until I met my wife, Cheryl. Mm-hmm. And then, I just started getting bonded, and I met another woman that ended up having 2 kids for me, which my other baby mama.
Okay.
I ended up married to Cheryl, you understand? Came back home. Now I end up with 3 kids with twins and a little daughter right now.
The life of Mr. Louie Rankin. So then how did you get from your first recordings to Typewriter? What was that journey like?
Typewriter, to be honest with you, Typewriter is a true story.
Okay.
I grew up in a place in Kingston, Jamaica called Rockfort.
Yes.
And Typewriter, there was a politics war went down in Jamaica. I think it was 80 or 81, the biggest politics rival with the government and ghetto people.
Yes, yes.
And there was a gun comes out of the hill up in Warwick Hill when the soldier them coming with the helicopter, and that gun went up in the air.
Yeah.
And all we can hear from the bottom of the hill is pop, 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 like a typewriter.
Okay.
So the government, it came out on the news, and the government was questioning what kind of gun was that, because the gun shot down like 2 helicopters, And the government wanted to know what type of gun was it. So there's a big Don by the name of Flash. They call him George Flash.
Yes, yes.
And George Flash sent a message to the Prime Minister and said, this gun is called the Typewriter.
What?
So I sit down now and I say, I got to come up with a hit. And you know that?
Yeah.
That's the song came to my head.
Typewriter.
I signed a record deal to Mesa Warner Brother Records.
Okay.
And that was 1991, the end of 91. I signed, but I recorded the song for a guy called Shelly, that owns a record shop in Brooklyn.
Okay.
It's called Superpower Records.
Yes, yeah. I think off of Flatbush, I think it is.
Yeah, no, it's right by Utica. And, Utica and Church.
Yes.
It's on Church Avenue.
Yes.
And I sit down and I says, Typewriter. Mm-hmm. And I start think, I said, it's a gun. Mm-hmm. And boom, boom, boom. And then Ninja Man came up with a tune that time called All Them Talk About Dance, enough for them a done. You know done, talking about article done. What kind of done?
Yes.
And I said, oh yeah. I just went in the studio. And then I think I sit down and I write.
Yeah.
And then I come up with the song now and I say, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
You know? And I went to Shelly and said, Shelly, I have a hit. And Shelly said, let's go to the studio.
Okay.
And we went to a studio in Philip Smart.
Okay.
Own a studio in Long Island. And I went there and Shelly came with the beat, the creator of the beat. And when I hear the beat, it was an original beat.
Yes.
And I said, this beat match what I want to do.
Because it's almost like a hip-hop type of...
So I look at him now and I say, you know what? Put me in the booth right now. He don't know what I'm going in there to do. That's the biggest song Shelly ever produced, and he produced every artist is there, man.
Okay.
And I come in and I say, original gun come to bum it up. Louie Rankin, I my friend. Dan Dada. Now he's a super cat. Man, are you a Dan Dada? Me fling to stubborn at the boy with the bomber. Me lick out Ninja Man front teeth with the armor. Oh, Shelly said, this is it. And the song went viral. The song went #1 so quick.
Okay. Yeah. And this is being recorded out of New York because at that time, a lot of the dancehall reggae music was coming out of Jamaica.
Yes.
Yeah, so to get a hit out of New York...
I'm the first
Yeah.
Jamaican recording dancehall artists to get a major hit that's never made in Jamaica.
Okay.
That ran over a lot of songs
Yeah.
that made in Jamaica that time. Right? It was hard, but I guess God bless me, marked me. He marked me for that. Yeah.
And that was, okay, so then that was a single, so then you made it a part of your album after the fact?
No, when I get the contract deal with Mesa Record, Mesa wanted that song. So what I did, I redid it again by a major production company called Track Masters.
Yes.
And I recorded it on the Stagalak rhythm. They redo the Stagalak rhythm into hip hop.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the one that we hear now, the big one we hear now, that's the one that was re-recorded, or that's the original one?
The one that you hear, fire.
Yeah.
You know, that's the real new one. That's the Warner Brothers one.
Okay. Yeah. So then there's
That's the Grammy one.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, because even that, we know that you won a Grammy in 1992 for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what was the album that you actually won the Grammy for?
The album is called Showdown.
Showdown.
Yeah.
All right. And what other songs were on that album?
A lot, man. Yeah. I have so much song. I had Prouder with Jamaica, Prouder, we have Muscle, TLC on it, T-Baz, them Sex Me Down. I had a lot of people on the album. I had the OJs on it.
What?
It was a major album.
Yeah. Okay. And do you remember who else you were going up against that year for the Grammys?
Shabba Rankin, I think. As a matter of fact, I think Shabba had won the Grammy before that.
Okay.
I won the Grammy after that.
Yeah.
I think Shabba won a Grammy for when he signed to Epic Records.
Yes.
We all signed that same year, and then Shabba did get the Grammy, I think. Yeah.
Wow, that was big right there, because I know you brought up even Ninja Man a couple of times. I looked up on YouTube, and I remember back in the days, there was actually a clash with you and Ninja Man.
Oh, I murdered him.
Yeah.
I am one of the only dancehall artists to ever stand up front of Ninja Man on stage and get louder forward than him, because he never expected it.
Yeah.
Because at the time it happened in New York. Maybe in Jamaica I would have lose, because Ninja is a king them time in Jamaica. But I was a king in America.
Yes.
So he come to my kingdom.
Yeah.
You know?
Welcome to my court.
Welcome to my court. You're in my house now. Okay. You ain't going Dan Gaga, nothing front teeth, gold teeth. I will lick it out with armor. Yeah.
And where was that clash? Was it
in New Jersey? Roy Wilkinson Center, New Jersey. Man.
Okay. Yeah. And you remember the lead up to that clash? Why did you guys even decide to put you versus Ninja Man on that clash there?
It was so funny, and the two of us went to the show in the same limousine.
What?
And they're drinking, and we're laughing, but we're getting $15,000 each. We don't care. And I'm telling him, Ninja, I'm going to murder you tonight. And he must say, you're going to murder me? I'm going to murder you tonight. Louie, me and you and a friend tonight. As a matter of fact, me I sit up at the front of the limo. You sit down here, so. Come me and you and a friend tonight. I went up there, and Ninja draw. The first song Ninja draw on me was Outer Order, Outer Order.
Yes.
So Louie Rankin say Outer Order. He said, I'm going to take your typewriter and sell it to Jamaica and give it to my sister until I said, type Louie a letter and say, Outer Order. Outer Order.
Wow.
Oh, man, those was the days, though.
For sure.
Man. That's when dancehall was real dancehall, you know, but it's like, to me now, it's not even there like that.
What it was.
The culture is gone to a different total thing, you know. I think most of the artists them know in Jamaica is copying too much foreign style.
Yeah.
And that is the problem why the culture. Yeah, they're not keeping the original culture. They follow the foreign style.
Yeah.
So.
That's it.
But it's okay if they living good and driving nice cars and making them live good. I agree with it.
Yeah,
I can't say nothing against that.
100%.
Yeah.
And I remember another one where I see you live. It was a dance, I think, Addies and Stone Love with Supercat, Louie Rankin, Trevor Sparks, Junior Demus.
Oh, King Addies.
Yes.
And that was built more ball.
Yes.
I destroyed that place. That's when I was protesting against Buta with Mandela.
Yes.
Yeah. And I came there and I draw that lyrics. Oh my God, that built my ballroom, caught on fire, man.
Classic.
I destroyed it.
Yeah. I guess Addies was your sound back then too. You do a lot of work with Addies.
Downbeat is originally my sound. That's the sound that I DJ the most in America. It was Downbeat.
With Tony Screw.
Yes, with Tony Screw. Then I always used to DJ African Love. And then me and Shinehead.
Shinehead, yeah.
And then we, Addies, when Ethan create Addies and Bill Addies, Ethan had a lot of money. So he just used to just give us, just chunk way off money. So every star just go to Addies because that's where the money was.
That's where it's at.
I mean, because Ethan would call me and say, Louie, I want you in Biltmore Ballroom next month. I'm say, well, Ethan, I want 10 grand,
Yeah.
He said, come pick it up now. Because back in the days, I just drive and just pick up my car full of money, man. So,
Crazy.
I was just working with the money there.
Crazy.
Man. It was nice.
Yeah,
was really
those
nice.
days were crazy.
Yeah,
so
man.
then, when did the acting bug bite you? When did you decide, you know what, I could get into acting, or somebody approached you about it? How did that start?
That's a good question. When one of my biggest songs is It Inna Me, the Vibes Inna Me. I don't know if you remember that song. I say me there Hollywood, me a act movie with Diana Ross and Eddie Murphy. I think that was a trauma that came to me because I never looked for a movie role. I was home. I was doing a concert one night in Queens, and I saw a whole bunch of people came in there, and they looked business-wise. I was on stage, and they stay at that stage with some security and wait till I get up. I thought it was the feds come to lock me up. Man. I say, I'm going to jail. What did I do, man?
What
I'm here working now, and then I say after I finish the show, I put the mic down and walking out the stage, and then I saw Ike Williams there saying, Louie, I want to talk to you, come here. And I remember Ike because he was the biggest video. He shoots all the top videos. And I said, oh. So I went to him and says, look, I write a movie and I want you to play the black Scarface in this movie.
Okay.
And I look at him and I say, what kind of movie are you talking about? Because I'm like shocked.
Yeah.
He says, Hollywood movie, theater and TV, all that.
Yeah.
And could you come to this address on Monday? The show was Saturday night. He gave me the address and told me to come to the office. They were doing casting all kind of people. I never even cast. They already have a contract set there.
Ready for you.
Yeah. And
all right.
I called my lawyer, and my lawyer talked to the lawyer that was there, and they faxed the contract over, and the lawyer called me back and said, sign it.
Yeah.
And I signed it.
Just like that. And what we're talking about here is Belly.
Belly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The biggest movie ever.
Wow. Do you remember what year you guys actually started working on Belly?
1998.
98?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at now is 2009, so 21 years ago. And when did it actually come out?
98.
Okay, so within the same year you guys filmed it, it actually came out the same year.
There was no, Belly was produced by one of the biggest and richest company in Hollywood. It's called Artisan Entertainment.
Yes.
So they was playing around. Money was there. Just get it done.
Yeah.
And not only that, they never expect that work from me. They was so mad. They wanted me more in this movie when they saw the work I put in that movie.
Wow.
Because I really act a fool in that movie.
What's your favorite scene from Belly?
My favorite scene from Belly?
Yeah.
When I told DMX, says them Jamaican gal have some fat pussy going make your dick stand up hard like a rock wire.
Listen, that was your favorite scene right there.
Yeah. But my favorite scene, that was one of them. The next one was the shooting scene. Because I'm firing a real AK-47 and I could fire a gun a long time.
Yeah.
My father grew up, I grew up around pure guns.
Okay.
Because my father was a licensed gunman in Jamaica.
Okay.
A big politician, man, and all that. So it was like, it was a fun for me. And then that take 5 days because the house that I'm in, it's got like about 11 bedrooms.
Yes.
A super mansion. And what happened, people coming through every different angles of the house. So I have to kill so many people here, so many people over there, so many people behind me, so many people. So it took a while and it was fun. Everybody was on set, man. Foxy Brown, even.
Okay.
All these rappers was on set. It was pure starring, baby. All the rappers was there. And
that's so crazy.
The federal government stand up there and they watch me fire the AK-47. They question me after the set because I see real guns, but what they do, they take out the real part of the bullet, pluck pluck that out and put a plastic cap.
Okay.
And replace it back in there. So when it do fire, it's still that bullet. But what happened, the Teflon and the explosion just melt the plastic.
Yes.
So it's nothing to hit you.
So it makes a sound. It's the same action. It's the real gun, but it just can't kill you. Yeah.
But that copper part that bore your body, they take that out and replace it with a plastic.
Yeah.
So when that gun explodes, it just busts that plastic open. Yeah.
That's so crazy, Belly. And what was it like to actually work with DMX and Nas at that time there?
Well, actually, I know both of them before even the movie, because Nas is from Queensbridge.
Okay.
And I used to be in South Jamaica, Queens, back and forth, so I know Nas. But when we started doing that movie, we become more closer. We become like a family thing.
Yeah.
It was fun doing Belly because everybody was like together. Method Man was a clown. He's funny as hell.
Method Man's in there too. Yes. T-Bars.
Everybody laughed. And Terry Licks was in that movie.
Yes.
Our first big movie, I think, was The Bronx Tale or something like that.
I think so. Yeah, no, I remember we watched Belly so many times, it was crazy. Even your part was sampled the most when it came to sound systems, mixtape, everything. You were sampled the most. It's a cult classic. Belly. You know what I mean? Because I think the movie was they said about $3 million to produce, and the movie itself made about $9 million. So it wasn't really a money maker per se, but it's a cult classic.
Belly made over 100 and something million.
Over 100 something? Yeah. Okay.
Belly, from the time, because the box office, after they predicted the Belly was going to make, I think Belly, the first week, night it came out, made 9 million, I think 8 or 9 million.
Yeah.
And for the month in the box office, Belly pushed about 60 million.
Belly
make a lot of money.
Of course.
And Belly's still selling now. You go to Walmart.
Digital stream.
Is the most selling, like old vintage DVD seller right now.
Crazy. You guys filmed in the States and Jamaica?
Yes.
Okay, what part of the States were you filming?
All over. New York, Oklahoma, Nebraska.
Yeah. So the Nebraska scene was really in Nebraska? Okay.
Yeah. And most of it in New York was Queens.
Yeah. Okay, that's crazy. So then now, from Belly, what was your next role after Belly?
Shottas.
That was right at what?
Yeah, Shottas.
How did that come about now?
They came and find me again.
Yeah.
I was in New York City and went to Superpower Record again on Church Avenue stop, and they said, there's some people from Miami looking for you. They're driving around in limousine trying to find you,
Yeah.
But then my manager, which was Kim Smith, a female, contacted them. Somehow they found her.
Okay.
And so when I talked to Sis and boom, they told me what's going on. And I said, yeah. They said, and they told me Paul Campbell was going to be in Sprague, Kimani Mani, and I told my manager, I says, call Malai and tell them this is what I want for it.
Yeah.
And they agreed, and then I ended up to be the impact of Shottas again.
Yes.
Because if you go anywhere and you talk about Shottas, they say TEDDY BRUKSHUT.
100%.
That's the only name
100%.
you know. So
And since I asked you about Belly, what was your favorite part in Shottas?
My favorite part in Shottas when I tell them to go protect them, so I'm mama. Yes. Because they so bad and they have guns all in their hand, but they can't touch me. So that was my favorite part. I pull over. The favorite part of that was the whole scene that I really love, because they thought my girl was going to be driving the Hummer.
Yes.
But I switched that Hummer and put her in my Ferrari. So they think it was my girl driving the Hummer. So I pull over 1.5 of them. They almost shit up themselves, eh?
Crazy cult classic movie.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Because the funny thing with it, I remember that movie almost had like 2 lives in it. Had the bootleg version, everybody watch a bootleg, and then when I think Sony Pictures got involved with that, then they put out the official one, and it was gone all over again. Yeah. That was another one. And
Shottas is still the hottest talk right now.
Yeah.
If you go to Jamaica right now, and I can't even walk in Jamaica. See the general, Daddy. Yeah. They live off that.
Yeah. So between Shottas and Belly, who's your favorite character between Ox and Teddy Brukshut? Ox. Okay. Yeah. Because I guess that was your first role.
Yeah.
That one has a special place in your heart.
And it's not only that, since I did Belly, I take over the hip hop market.
Yes.
The fan base. My fan base, every rapper have my voice on their stuff.
Yeah.
Every hip hop lovers is Ox. They don't even call me Louie or Teddy Brukshut.
Yeah.
It's Ox. You go to America, they see me, yo, there goes Ox, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. So then we had the Shottas, we had Belly. So then what other projects did you work on movie-wise after those two there?
The Roman Lion.
Yes. Rasta.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I play a dreadlocks in that movie, a cable man.
Yeah. And how did you like that one? Because that was more of a psychological thriller.
That was from like a book, like a Bible. It was like that movie. If you really sit down and watch that movie, it's real stuff, that used to go back on way back in the centuries. When, if you're gay or you're in love with animal and stuff like that, there's people called the Mosaic Law. And the Mosaic Law will get rid of you because of those things.
Yeah.
You understand? But in that movie, they make it look like it was me doing the killing.
Yes, I remember
But
that.
it was me. It was the owner of the cable company.
Yeah.
I ended up had to kill him at the end of the movie because I found out it was him.
Yeah. Almost getting you into problems.
Yeah, and I ended up killing one of my partner, the one down the dread that was driving with me.
Yes, in the van.
I thought it was him.
Yeah.
Because I lost my wife and my dog. So I'm trying to find out
what's going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I thought it was him, so I ended up killing him and realized it wasn't him.
Wow, until you found out it was actually the owner for the company.
Yes.
That's so crazy there. And I know right now on Netflix you have a big movie called Intent 2 featuring you and Popcorn.
Yeah, I played a Jamaican police, that movie.
Okay.
This movie that's going, it's on Netflix right now. Doing real good. That movie won 5 awards already.
Wow.
Yeah. In England, in the European country. And that movie is really good. It's funny too, because I'm after Popcorn. His character name in that movie is called Sawasap.
Okay.
Yeah. And my name is Officer Kingsley.
Yeah.
And I'm hunting him, and we went in a major shootout, but he got away through some bush.
Yeah.
I ended up killing his friend them though.
Yeah.
And they killed 2 of my officers got shot too.
Yeah. Wow. How did that now come about?
Well, that movie is a production company and some stars from England.
Yeah.
So they wanted me to play that role. So they get in contact with my people. They get in contact with Popcorn. Popcorn wasn't going to do the movie because, to be honest with you, Popcorn didn't believe them that I was going to be in the movie. Okay. When Popcorn signed the contract, it's the 2 days before we start shooting, I flew to Jamaica and Popcorn actually see me come down. Right. And as soon as Popcorn see me, they signed the contract.
Ready.
Say, all right. And we had fun too. Me and Popcorn had a lot of fun doing that movie, And they showed me a lot of respect too. So I big up Popcorn.
Yeah. It's amazing your life as an artist that you've lived because you get to actually connect with a lot of artists with different generations.
Oh, yeah.
That was a DMX, Nas till now, Popcorn. And that's like 20 odd years apart.
And now I'm working with DJ Khaled, all them people right now.
Okay.
Khaled is my good friend, I've been knowing Khaled for like
Khaled
20
was in
years.
Shottas too.
Yeah.
Is that where
I'm the one that got him actually in there. Because Sis was talking and Sis ended up pull Khaled in that movie. Khaled was real young them time.
Yes.
He was the one that's standing out there with Wild Cliff and the little boy saying, what? That was funny, man.
Yeah. Wow. It's amazing to see what you could do. Let's get into some of your music that you're doing right now. I know you're working on a new album right now.
Oh, it's amazing. I think the world has waited long enough because to be honest with you, I was so dominant in dancehall music. The movie business is a good success for me. And that's what happened with a lot of our stars, because you see, it's a lot of work both ways. You know, that's why you see when DMX was one of the best rapper until he started movie, you know, his recording business cut down. So that's how it go. But me now, music is the key to my life. I look at music as a joyful thing. I look at music as God, a blessing from God, because even the Bible says make a joyful noise, and I like joy, you know.
For sure.
So I like to see people say forward, put up music, boom, 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 you know,
that's your excitement.
Yeah, I get turned on like that. You know what I mean? I don't even need a girlfriend. I see people jumping, man. I get horny like that. You know, so
I mean, it's just the vibe. So what I was gonna ask you is, between movies and music, which one do you really love? But clearly, it's the music.
Music, because now there is the biggest album going to drop. I think this album that I have is called Return of the Dada.
Okay.
That album will be releasing anytime soon. I think it's next month.
Yeah.
And I'm working with Prince Kennedy, who was the chief A&R Maybach Music Group.
Okay.
And he recrossing them, so they have a company where they won't distribute. So they're going to be distributing this album. So this album should go worldwide and big, because I have the fan base bigger now than even before, like 10 billion times more.
For sure.
So I figure when this album dropped, that's instant platinum.
Yeah.
You know, because the album is good. I have a lot of young Canadian talent on it. I have like Carter, who is a rapper, producer. He's sitting right there. He's one of the artists. He also produces. My nephew is on the album. His name is Gloomy Gray. He's very good.
I've seen some Instagram pictures with him.
Yes. And I have Sizzler doing King Solomon.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. But most of the songs is so different. It's for every market. I have the hip-hop market there. I have the soca market there. I have the Caribbean market there. So the album is called Return of the Dada. It should be coming out soon. And then a lot of the hip-hop beats was produced by the same big fella you see coming here. His name is Gypsy. We call him Gypsy on the beat. He's nasty with it. And you know, he is nasty too with making beats, because a lot of these beats are original beats we're not on too many people, except one rhythm is King Jammy's rhythm that recreate the Punani rhythm.
You can't leave it's impossible to leave that one.
I had to. I was telling Carter I had to drop that on there.
Impossible to leave that on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One thing I wanted to know too, because when we talk to Louie Rankin, we talk about Dada. All right? But when you hear Supercat, you hear Dada also. Who is the original Dada, and what exactly does that mean?
That's an easy answer, because I made the world know that when I did Belly, said I am the original Jamaican Dada.
Yes.
The world, millions and millions of people know that I am.
Got you.
Supercat is the Dada.
Yeah.
You know, we all Dada, but I'm the original.
Got you.
You understand? When I was patrolling the streets, it was before Supercat.
Yeah.
That mean I am the original.
I hear you. Plain and straight. Just like that.
Just like that. I respect the Supercat.
For sure.
You are the Dada, because I even big him up in my record. He's a Supercat man, a Dada, because he is a Dada.
Yeah.
He's a militant youth, and I respect him. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
You understand? I grew up barefooted out in that street. I'm older than Supercat, so I was before him, so I am the original.
Got you. That makes sense. So you have your album dropping. What else could we expect for you from 2019, 2020? What else could we be looking forward to?
A movie coming out. It's going to be a series. It's called Yank. Plus, there's another movie I'm about to start shooting right here in Canada. I forgot the title, but the paperwork is done. So it's going to be a lot more things. I'm not stopping. Just put it like that.
Never.
I'm the one Bob Marley talk about them. I got tired for seeing me face.
They can't get you out of the race.
Get me out of the race.
Just like that. It's so amazing. Trust me, your vibe, what you're working on, it's so crazy. Right now, before I get you out of here, the floor is yours. If there's anything you want to say, anything you want to big up, leave your social handle. The floor is yours right now.
Well, right now, first thing I would like to just talk to my fans and the one them that's not my fans, you know, and I'm talking about these little youths out there in the street, the things I see going on, because I grew up as a gangster. I'm from Rockford, cold gangster city, you know, Jamaica, Kingston, we rough, we know where consequences can get, and I see these little young youths, a lot of them, especially in Toronto, because back in the days in America, it was Bloods and Crips.
Yes.
Now, Bloods and Crips are like this together now.
Okay.
Over there, most of it.
Yeah.
Don't want that violent. Canada picked up something. What I see going on over here with these young kids, they watching too much things that happen in America and do not understand the consequences.
Got you.
Because you sell little drugs and you get little money and you go and get that can afford you to get a gun, and you get a gun that make you think you're a bad man. No, you're not. You understand? You know you're not. The gun is the weapon. Is who stand behind the weapon. And if you have the weapon and you use firing guns, especially I heard people barbecue, 20 shots fired and the people they shoot and I didn't even get shot is innocent people. You ain't no bad man. You ain't no killer. So you need to just put your pamper back on and go home to mama. Or you go get you a 9 to 5, because guess what's going to happen? You're either going to die or you're going to end up in jail like an idiot. And you might become somebody's girl in there too, because you ain't no killer. You know, so you have to, these kids have to understand consequences behind the things that they're doing. You understand? And I think a lot of the problem is this Molly thing they taking and all this drugs thing get their brain fried, so they can't think right. So what I'm trying to tell them, and I love y'all, man, y'all have to just calm it down, because no, even the police is learning what y'all doing. Everybody learning what y'all doing. So that game is a losing game for us. Yeah, that's not a positive game right now. You understand? I have to leave that to generals like the mafia them, because a real gangster is very rich, intelligent, and educated. And business-wise, that's a gangster. A gangster is not a guy who push a gun in his waist and run around the street and then you shoot somebody you can't even make bail. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
So this is, think about the consequences, you know what I mean? And try to live together in love, and all this blue and this red thing. It don't work. It's only a matter of color, because I wear blue clothes, I wear red clothes. What are y'all gonna kill me? Because I have on blue and I'm supposed to be in red? No, it ain't so. So, you know what I mean? First, God come first. All you have to do, if you think about God, don't think about the devil, then maybe you might think smart.
Yeah.
You know, God will take out some of that fry stuff that fry your brain, you know, and make you become sane instead of insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, message, you know.
Coming from somebody like you, I think they're really going to hear it, because, again, they seen you act the big movies, the Bellies, the Shottas, Intent 2, and stuff like that. Yeah. And then a lot of them bought into it. So then now you're telling them, say, listen, that's not real.
I get millions for those things. It's a job. I get paid. And I get paid good. Why? Because I'm good at it. It's a work I do, and I'm good at it. You understand? But not only that I'm good at it, I grow in the streets, so I know it, so I come with it natural to show them this is what to do.
Yeah.
You know, the real way. Yeah.
Just like that. When they want to find you on social media, they want to send you a link, they want to link with you, they want to do a feature, whatever, where can they find you?
Louie Rankin. Just go to Instagram, Louie Rankin. Go to Facebook, WhatsApp. Any one of them, you know, Louie Rankin. Just look for Louie Rankin.
And they'll find
Google
you like
me.
that.
They find me. They'll see 1 billion things. You always see a lot of stuff I'm doing. If you all get to that website and just say, Google Louie Rankin.
Everything's all right.
I just pop up in your face, yeah.
Big boss.
Enough respect.
It's been amazing. Thank you so very much for coming through.
Enough respect.
The
man.
vibe.
Yeah, man. Big up Paul Campbell, big up Kimani Marley, and big up my good friend Sprague Benz, the Shottas crew. And big up Hype Williams. Thank you for busting me out in the world like that from doing Belly. And big up all my people, Gypsy on the beat, Carter, Gloomy, big up everybody. And I have a Indian girl, she's on it. Her name now, what's her name again? Nez. She's on the album too. She a very good singer, man.
Yeah.
She got gorgeous voice.
Yeah.
And she look good, so I should be doing a video soon.
All right.
And she probably going to be one of the first artists featured in that video.
Yeah.
You know.
Big up.
But enough love, though.
Always. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trust me, this was amazing. I sent the link to your manager. She made it happen right away. You came up and you made it happen one time.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so very much
she
for
works,
coming
She
through.
works.
Yeah.
Big up Drill. She works. Big her up.
100%.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.